So this week's question is, if I take on staff and it doesn't work out, what are the risks? Well, as always in the wonderful world of people, it depends. A lot of people will be aware that if an employee has less than 2 years service, then they are unable to claim unfair dismissal in an employment tribunal, which can lead employers to think that, hey, there's no risk at all. However, not being eligible to claim unfair dismissal does not mean that there's no risk at all. There are some instances when dismissal is automatically unfair and where the 2 years service just doesn't apply. So there are some questions you need to ask yourself. Firstly, do they have a protected characteristic? And if so, are you confident that the reason that it hasn't worked out is in no way linked to that characteristic? That it's not related to their age, for example, a disability, or maternity status? Discrimination protection starts from before employment and certainly from day one. So dismissal for any reason relating to a protected characteristic is very likely to be unlawful, regardless of length of service. The next question to ask is, does the reason fall under one of the automatically unfair reasons for dismissal? Now, these include making a flexible working request, wanting to take family leave, for example, maternity or paternity leave, being part of a trade union, or raising health and safety concerns. Well, if so, then the dismissal could be automatically unfair. And you should be aware that there are no upper compensation limits for either discrimination or automatically unfair dismissal. So yes, there are legal risks to terminating a contract, even if the employee has less than 2 years service. But there are also less tangible risks. Look, we all like a good nightmare story, and your underperforming employee is no different. Employing someone and then dismissing them without going through some sort of process is likely to result in your company's good name being dragged through the mud whenever they get the chance. Handling poor performance badly, no matter how long it is into an employment relationship, can damage your reputation as well as your bank balance. The best way to avoid all of these problems is getting your recruitment and induction right to start with. And if you do then have problems, getting sensible and professional advice on how to handle it. Why not sign up for my free online course on recruiting fairly to see how you could do it better? Or follow me on LinkedIn for my upcoming webinar on how to manage performance. Message me or check out my website for more details.